It's a good run by Barnes, who has Gordon out wide of him. Has it now. O'Malley, it's a fine run into the penalty area by Harvey Barnes. Vanhecke went to ground, chip to the far post. Isak blocked in there by Webster, and the rebound is over, and Newcastle should be ahead inside 3 minutes.
It's a fabulous run from Harvey Barnes, initially to feed Anthony Gordon, then continued his run into the box. Vanhecke goes to ground. It makes it easy for Harvey Barnes to lift that to the far post. The first one's a difficult chance, the header, to try and generate the power required. He's blocked on the line, but the second one, when it lands at his feet, you just expect him to score.
Never scored against Brighton Hove Albion, Alexander Isak. It's a good opportunity for Brighton from the mistake, and Newcastle will counter from it. Now Gordon, Isak's up through the middle. Stupino coming back top of the picture. Isak will have a go at goal. Isak's in the middle, plenty of yellow shirts back there to deal with it. Now to Joe Linton, looks to give it back to Isak. Livramento, there's a spare man in there. Oh, he's brought down. It's going to be a penalty, I think. It's a risky challenge. Livramento fouled in the penalty area. Minteh asked the question, what was it for? And a penalty. Beaten 3 times from the spot this season. It's Isak. Scores. Newcastle 1, Brighton 0.
Emphatic from Alexander Isak. Had a big opportunity on 2 minutes, failed to take it. Hit his shot over the bar, no mistake, from 12 yards.
Against the run of play?
I think so. I think Brighton have probably started the better of the two sides. He's been a bit frantic from Newcastle, but they won't care, and neither will he. Alexander Isak.
Good ball away from the England fall back to Isak, and now Joe Linton, and then towards Anthony Gordon. Minteh's trying to get back at him, flooding yellow shirts back defensively. Gordon goes for goal. Hold on to the situation there. Now here's Barnes, Isak, another chance here. Oh, what a blistering finish! Flag has gone up, it won't count.
What a hit. He's desperately trying to hold his run and stay onside. I think he has just erred the wrong side of the line. You see him, look, he's standing, he can see it. He knows when he wants the ball, but it comes fractionally.
Brighton have struggled against teams who sit back and counter against them this season, but Joao Pedro, that's a lovely ball into Minteh. It's 1-1, and Minteh scores against the team that really didn't give him a first-team chance. Redemption for the man who gave away the penalty. 1-1.
Well, his pace has been really difficult for Newcastle to deal with. As you quite rightly say, gave away that penalty, but he hasn't let it affect him. And what a finish this is. Involved initially, and then just continues his run in behind that Newcastle defence. He's still got plenty to do. He's got a retreating defender, he's got the goalkeeper to beat, but he's calm. He's aided by a slight deflection, I think.
Aston Villa and the brouhaha that followed the sending off of John Duran. Livramento, oh, just a lack of understanding between the centre half. Joao Pedro! Too near the goalkeeper, Dubravka, who saved as Newcastle switched off.
Yeah, this Fabian Schar and Dan Burn leaving that one to each other, but Joao Pedro's just too quick for both of them.
On it goes from Gomez. Joao Pedro back to Diogo Gomez. Will shoot from there. Nominally for him, and Joao Pedro will drop into a deeper position. Danny Welbeck comes to Gordon. Now Isak. Weaver did get back at him, and Isak was offside. And there was a little bit of afters. Gordon was involved. Vanhecke's gone down, and it's going to be a red card here. The referee has sent off Anthony Gordon.
So there's a slight coming together, and then he just shoves him across the face.
The third game for the ban would be the 6th round. What an expensive red card. Lamptey plays inside, looking for Mitoma. He's got something on it. Big chance here for Gruda. Tried to find Joao Pedro. Shot was on. Hinshelwood with a hit. Lamptey. Turned into trouble there. Lamptey. Oh, and Tariq Lamptey's going to go for a second yellow. And both teams are down to 10 for extra time, you'd have thought.
Tariq Lamptey does this on the stretch. Nowhere near it. Catches Murphy. Brighton are down to 10.
Guimaraes will take it. Pushing and shoving going on. Oh, it's a lovely free kick in. Newcastle have surely won it with Fabian Schar. Right at the end. In a game that has twisted and turned and had 2 red cards.
No Isak, no Gordon, no problem. Or is that? It could be a problem. He might just have veered offside. It's some ball. He finished it brilliantly, but he was always looking across the line at the assistant, worried about whether he was offside or not. He may have gone a fraction too early.
Well, they celebrated as if they believed it was a goal, but from the naked eye it looked as if he'd strayed offside. And that jubilation may be short-lived.
Yeah, my first initial reaction was that he's in an offside position. It's some delivery. Really difficult.
Newcastle number 5, the goal scorer is offside. Therefore, the restart is indirect free kick.
Offside given. Fulham at home next weekend. We go to Manchester City before the 6th round. Welbeck too strong there. He's got Gruda up in support. That's a shot from Gomez that was deflected and therefore well saved. Welbeck follows it up and off the line by Danberg. Brighton pressing for a winner. Weeper deflected out wide. They think it came off a hand.
Pinball inside the Newcastle defence. What an effort this is. Thought it was in. Brilliant save from Dubravka away to his right. Joao Pedro can't get on the end of that one. And then this is the handball shout. Is it handball? That's the question. Oh, it hits the hand of Livramento. His hand's down by his side. I'm not sure he can get out of the way.
No penalty given. Very quickly down. Murphy has done well. Gets to the run in here of Willock. Going to have to be parried away by Verbruggen at the near post.
He's never going to score from that angle. Verbruggen has got that near post covered. We'll see Callum Wilson looking for the pullback.
I cannot remember another attempt they've had on target since the first half of the game. That'd be some story if he wins it. Target into the mix, punched away by the goalkeeper, comes out to Tonali, big hit, brilliant block by Weeper. Saved Brighton there. And the effort straight at the goalkeeper from Matt Target. Joao Pedro wins that. Gruda turns out to find the spaces on the right-hand side. Solly March has Diego Gomez out there. Plays in here to Danny Welbeck to win it for Brighton and Hove Albion. And Newcastle United look for a flag. Off the bench. The old hand amongst the young pups of Brighton and Hove Albion sends those fans into utter delirium. And he's put them within reach of the quarter-final.
Well, Danny Welbeck has already scored a winner here this year in the Premier League. Lightning may well be striking twice. They're patient, Brighton, on the counter. He opens up down that right-hand side. And how cool is he, Danny Welbeck? He stays on side because Tino Livramento plays him on. Dubravka's really quickly out to his feet, but he's aware of that and he lifts it over the top of him. Clever finish from Danny Welbeck. Minutes remaining. It looks like he's going to be the match winner again. They've had to dig really deep, haven't they? And Joao Pedro amongst them, as you say, on one leg pretty much for the last 35 minutes.
Bruno Guimaraes. Looks for Willock, bending it.
Looks like the quarter-final is beckoning.
2 quarter-finals in 112 years now, 4 in 7 for Brighton. As yet again, Danny Welbeck, the evergreen Danny Welbeck, has scored a huge goal for them after Isak had put Newcastle ahead from the spot. Minteh levelled just before half-time in the 90. An extra 45 couldn't separate them, but Danny Welbeck has. A memorable winner, a memorable day for Brighton, and Newcastle will have just the one cup to play for, and they've got to pick themselves up for that. Shar's goal disallowed, 2 sendings off. We had it all, and we have Brighton winning this one by 2 goals to 1.